We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And here's former first-round draft choice Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night. That's by him for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Number 30, Michael
standing in, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, David Wright. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is high. The throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Wright is gone for out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Wright has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless.
Leading off with the Mets.
First offering on its way. Jose Reyes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the M's line up
22.
defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball in the dirt, it reminds me when 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason. He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hernandez readies another 0-2, and he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You have to almost go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
Fielder.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Conforto moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot toward second, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 1, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. late that time for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
9, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Conforto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 1 run on 1 hit, and no one left. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he started off with a couple pitches soft and then soft, and then he came back with a hard fastball right there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1.
Well, good idea. He just missed the pitch. He got the wrong one. He's looking for a fastball there. They threw him a changeup, and he just didn't go down to get it to drop the bunt. Even if it's a changeup or anything off speed, you still got to have a good approach of putting the ball down on the ground.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Now batting.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got a power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. 3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in for his second at-bat as Drupal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cabrera.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jose
Striding
Reyes.
in once again, Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch, and this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1 towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He popped out in his first trip.
Kyle Seager.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he pops him up back behind second base. Number 1 is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses ball 1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, number 22.
Leading
0
off
for
with a
1 for him here in this
First
one.
baseman, number 22.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gamble sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 1.
Now batting, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Into the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he misses 2-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
To 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Into the box now, Ben Gamble. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a pop-up now. Right is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Gerard Dyson, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out with the man at first. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one misses way inside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 now to right. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And they won't tempt it here with Wright as that pitch misses for ball 4. Digging in to try it again as Drupal Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Working to keep them in the game here. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, Sheen Segura.
Heading out toward shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Segura runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. So striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Jeurys Familia.
Now pitching for the
runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Jeurys Familia.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Cespedes has a long run, but he'll make the catch back behind third for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Soft liner to the right side, and trouble aboard now, as that's a base hit for Reyes. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Edwin Diaz is called upon. And it's not for his usual.
Number 39.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Eniger. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 1. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes for second. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first. A.J. Ramos comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And he's safe. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Stepping into the box, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 1.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Number 1 becomes the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting. Right
striding in, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strike. In now, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Kyle Seager.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So digging in now, Mitch Henniger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now batting, Yonder Alonso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And the Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yonder Alonso.
0-1 count and the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here now it's Mike Zunino, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Chopped foul wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd, 3 in a row.
Nimmo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. David Phelps takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Mariners, number 46.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. 1 for 4. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. Bare-handed by Cabrera. He's out. Mariners are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo.
9.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And this one's in the dirt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes. You got to tip your cap.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Seager, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Phelps. The loss goes to A.J. Ramos. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
Tonight for Houston, center fielder, number 4.
Now he'll step off. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second,
and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around it because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Springer is on his way home. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Batting fourth. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Correa.
And he takes ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
A lot of base hits up the middle.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Segura.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Cano.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, that's the one you're talking to yourself. Sit down, ball, sit down, ball. Just a little blooper to center, and it fell in.
Designated hitter. Nope.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First and second here with nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fourth.
So striding in, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am. I love the competitiveness he gives.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 2 for 11.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Haniger is there, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan Gattis is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting ninth.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. At the knees, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for
Here's
the
the first pitch to him.
First baseman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 7.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mike Zunino goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll reach first safely. In there, a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman number 2.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a step off. And he'll step off and try and reset. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Bregman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jose Altuve stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Swing and a miss, 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single in his first try. Bounced to first. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But
standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nelson Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So Mariners leave a couple. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for Houston.
Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now.
Now batting. Left
Here's
fielder.
Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Nope.
Ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting. Catcher. Evan.
First
Gattis.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Evan Gattis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2. Three and 2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Zunino.
So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Maben has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating it.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the... So stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Beltran.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Seager is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just one pitch.
Right fielder.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
George Springer is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Springer. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Third base.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag it. So striding in, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Gene Segura standing in. It was a walk in his last trip. Heading out toward shallow right. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Cano. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In the air now, out to left. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The second baseman, number
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Ball one.
No, inside.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For the Dodgers, center fielder Chris Taylor.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Batting second.
Into the box, Corey Seager. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base. Bases are empty. 1 man out. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting third.
So striding in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Good first inning there for Felix. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat.
But he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. Nelson Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Forsythe.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So striding forward now, number 35. And he's ready to take his first cuts. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Haniger. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Kyle.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Another try at 2-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Batting 7th, catcher Mike.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Barnes has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, left fielder
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Sliced hard on the ground. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the
7, 8,
Dodgers.
9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Logan Forsythe.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now.
The designated
Into
hitter,
the windup and
Jock
the pitch.
Peterson.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Austin Barnes is on deck. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
That'll bring in
catcher,
Austin Barnes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into 2nd. And he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Taylor is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Getting a few steps off a 2nd there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, You're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit. Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seager. Your attention,
here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Giovanni Gallardo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Goes to 3rd with it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Now a bunt attempt here. Turner scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Segura runs. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw to first. One and two, here it comes. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Designated hitter, Nelson
from
Cruz.
the stretch. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Wood sets. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going
to...
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Mariners pick up a run on the RB. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Turner.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 35.
Striding in once again, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman,
ready to take his hacks again, Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Slow bouncer to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Guillermo Heredia would be next. Wood into the windup on his way with the 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 5.
Standing in, Guillermo Heredia. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Zunino is on his way home. And he is in there. And the runner from first comes around to score.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that.
Kenta Maeda answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Gerard Dyson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Gene Segura standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. 9 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated
Here's
hitter.
Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 1-2 pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good... hitters count.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Nelson Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
That's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. This is third RBI. Out of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Brandon Morrow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor moves over, and that retires the side. Turner's forced to settle for 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Barnes did lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Here's Cano now at second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor. A couple of walks for him thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cano with it at second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, number 5.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Seager charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Down and away, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit down the third base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Chase Utley is going to come in now and take over foul.
Now playing third base.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Robbie Cano now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Ready now, Chase Utley. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Haniger coming on. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in once again, number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases it, swing.
So we got him looking there. Nelson Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
First baseman, number 10.
Yonder Alonso stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners leave 1. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He'll have the first. Crack at it here as we start.
Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jock Peterson waits on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. Going to strike that victim twice in this one.
Peterson
lays off 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Your attention, please.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Number 46.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And a ball, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The center fielder, number
Digging
1.
in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson.
Dyson.
He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Liner towards second. The tag, and he is out. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura
shortstop.
standing in. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And what's the call? It's a home run. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. The runner scores from second. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
They thought they could get the ball up on him. He got on top of it and hit a line drive. Wow.